engagement going. When I say Lansdowne, you say solar. Lansdowne.
Solar.
Lansdowne.
Solar.
Thank you. My name is Daniel Terry. I am the Chief Executive Officer for Lansdowne Solar Group, LLC. And this is our presentation here. We're built on safety, driven by quality, and focused on the community. And next we will introduce our team.
I'm the Chief Operations Officer.
I'm Thomas Hughes. I'm the Quality Assurance Manager for Lansdowne Solar Group, LLC.
And I'm Khalif Walla. I'm lead site foreman / tech.
Yes, and now we'll get straight into our mission, vision, and culture for our company. I'm sorry, it might be flipped around in the pass about. We're gonna pass those out. 1 second, we're gonna pass these information sheets out to you guys. But I do apologize, the mission and the vision is flipped. While he's passing those out, I'll kind of go ahead and proceed.
We trying. We only can do what we can do.
Take your time.
Can y'all show this one?
Absolutely.
Sorry, just go out. For our special guest. Get right over here, bro. Anybody else need one? Any of my special guests need one? Y'all most important right now. Everybody got one. Macedonia, Rise Up.
They both have one. We can get save our time.
Everybody good? Yeah, we'll get into our mission. Our mission is to become a people first solar leader known for trusted energy solutions and growing skilled professionals. And our vision, at Lansdowne Solar Group LLC, we're committed to delivering safe, high-quality solar energy solutions through professional execution, transparent communication, and a community-first approach. We want to empower communities with reliable, sustainable power while also developing high-level professionals in our industry. So with that being said, we want to provide quality services to all customers. We want to make sure we're communicating in regards to what the customer receives in regards to utility costs being cut, and also for our employees to make sure they deliver everything and represent the company well. And then also we want to groom our talent in-house from elementary age, and so that they get the trade and skill professionals that they need, go through our program and get ready for their career as they become an adult. And now we'll talk about our company mindset and culture.
By having an efficient utilization of our standard operation procedure, we stay proactive at all times, staying ahead of the game, ensuring safety at all times. And all our, like my colleagues said, all our recruitment is in-house. We do everything, all our training, everything on site. And we recruit from elementary up to middle school through our other programs, and we help with their career development before and after work. And our community is our priority. Customer satisfaction and happiness with our services is our top priority. Our professional code, we set the standard for quality service in the state of Illinois by staying committed to having full integrity and accountability. We always prioritize safety and ensuring a quality job done on every job that we do. And like I said, customer satisfaction and making sure they have the knowledge of what they need to do after we are done is always a priority. And you can see a more in-depth version of that in our code of conduct.
Okay.
Any questions so far from anybody? We're about halfway there, so just making sure.
So now you will hear about a real life scenario and solution from our quality assurance.
Again, my name is Thomas Hughes. I'm the Quality Assurance Manager here at Lansdowne Solar Group LLC. And the scenario I'm gonna use is actually, we experienced it. It was a storm coming in, we had 3 days to complete a certain job. And the second day, we got rained out, so they thought, but we took precautionary measures the day before. We put up rafters and tarps over the area we had to work in to keep it from getting rained out or muddied up, and our equipment safe. So as quality assurance manager, I have to make sure that all safety is taken priority for this job. And so we had 3 days to complete, and we completed it within 3 days. And we also had weather condition complication clause in our contract that if weather was an act of God, we could complete on time, but it was covered by the clause.
All right.
Amen.
Oh, yeah, we got a 5-step, excuse me. Oh, yeah, we do have a 5-step quality check, safety policy in effect with the program. And what we do is make sure before the job is started that we have all the necessary equipment we're supposed to have and use for that job, and the tools as well. And we check them by applying the necessary batteries, electricity, or whatever to make sure they are not affected in any manner. And we also prepare appropriately for the job for PPE equipment, you know, which is personal protection equipment, for those that don't know. And this is a walkthrough we do finally, you know, before we start the job to make sure everything's set up properly. And we do it also afterwards with the customer to show him that the job is completed to his standards.
You can see our full verbiage for the safety quality standards in the packet that we passed out. And now we'll get into our market research and strategy for the St. Clair County area.
All right, everyone. Hello, how everyone doing?
Great.
My name is Khalif Waller. I'm over marketing and research right now. That's what we're gonna be speaking on. Now, our first issue is utility cost pressure. That's cutting costs, and that's commercial and residential. It's quite a few different ways you can do these things. One is like the windows and your lights, you can use energy efficient lighting and energy efficient windows. And if you wanna go a step further, you can change your utilities, like your furnace, your stove, your hot water tank, anything that pulls a lot of energy. They have energy store equipment, which means energy efficient. Those are things that basically, in layman terms, it use 90% of the energy that is already in your house to power that item. And then on our government policies, well, everyone knows that it's CEJA, Illinois Shine programs, and a plethora of programs. Time got sleep. It happens. But a plethora of programs and organizations. And our partnerships are really the same people that we are around. You know, the real estate agents, developers, the electricians, the churches, the HVAC people. We're bringing them in to see if we can keep them as clean as we are. And also, we're gonna reach out to all the different social media networks to get our statement out there. And we also are gonna go door to door and hand out pamphlets.
Any questions?
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
I have two questions.
Go ahead.
First question, if we don't have access to social media or anything like that, how do we?
Excuse me, I just said we're gonna go door to door and hand out pamphlets.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's ahead
I'm
of
hard of hearing one.
No problem, no problem.
Second question. So the way my lot is set up, I can't really have solar panels in my yard, and my roof doesn't support the weight of them.
I
The
got
roof
it.
don't support the weight of them, so like, do you guys offer any other options?
Well, actually, we do have something for low income. We're building a solar farm, so the people that are in low income can also use that network.
Anybody else?
You say anything? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you guys thought about partnering with Cameron to help you with the low income program?
Yes, that's why we were saying we are connecting with people in our immediate, you know, the people that are already dealing with our company.
So all of y'all are included.
I was waiting for Macedonia Development Corporation, I didn't hear it,
Everybody's
but.
included. And I saw another hand
I
up.
assume.
Yes, ma'am.
I just had a question from the customer's point of view, or
Yes,
the
ma'am.
homeowner, I'll say. One of the things I have a pet peeve with when someone's coming in to do work, sometimes we don't always get a great consultation to prepare us. What should we expect? How can we prepare for you guys to come into our homes? And what areas we may need to make sure we have, like,
Yes,
what is your?
being the chief operations officer, that's one of my main jobs. I
Okay.
will call you and schedule a pre-walkthrough before we even come starting on anything, to make sure you're comfortable, you understand what we were doing, and that we won't do anything that you're not asking for, so you won't have to spend unnecessary money on
Okay.
stuff that you're not worried about.
Does that answer your question?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, my
Anybody
God.
else?
Anyone else?
That's a good segue into our next slide.
Thank you.
Looking at this man, to be honest with you guys, green is the way to go. How you doing? Green is the way to go. So we're gonna talk about some basic short-term and long-term objectives that we have. So short-term wise, we definitely, like you said, we wanna educate the property owners. We'll host in-person informationals and workshops for any property owners, twice a month. So you got 2 different sessions to pick from. And we'll do like a year-long, I guess, build-up and marketing campaign to just get the whole area, up to par what we got going on. And then also, we're gonna start that social media campaign ASAP. So TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, probably wanna get back on Snapchat or any other platforms that make sense for us. Long term, we wanna, like I said at the beginning, we wanna keep in mind our sustainable talent funnel. So when we grow these kids from ages 5 and 6 and up, you know, all those hours, that experience, the apprenticeships, they can shadow the older folks like us with Macedonia, things of that nature. Want to make sure we just groom them to uphold the standards that we have as a company, and so we can directly control where our company is going, talent-wise. We want to be a regional leader and innovator, so not just in the state of Illinois, but you know, go as expansive as we can in regards to just our reputation, our quality overall. And the way that we can do that, we came up with the Lansdowne Green Eco Leader Certification Program. That's something that we'll do, but it will be for external developers, real estate agents, etc. It'll just help raise our own company standards and credibility for the people that are not a part of this. So they'll come through us to get quote unquote eco certified and become more experienced in the green field. And that'll just raise our brand through the roof and will be the standard for most of the country. So we wanna act now and set the standard for the state and region, like I said. That's pretty much sums up our presentation. You can contact us via social media or email. Here's our website. And then our additional programming, we have our youth trade workshop that starts after the beginning of the year. And then we also have our toy drive this month.
Showing up.
To kind of wrap this up, we are Lansdowne and we are accountable.
I will show up as a Lansdowne Solar Group, employee on time, ready to go to work and do the job right.
Right. As a Lansdowne Solar Group professional, I will show up every day with a charismatic attitude, making all my teammates' job easier.
And at Lansdowne Solar Group, we all here to work. Not just work, we working the work. We ain't just working.
Got me ready to go work.
Again, my name is Dave Terry. I'm the CEO of Lansdowne Solar Group LLC. That is the end of our presentation. Do we have any final questions for anybody out there? Yes, sir. Y'all hiring? Anybody else?
Any other questions?
All right, thank you. Wait, when I say Lansdowne, y'all say Solar. Lansdowne. Solar. Lansdowne. Solar.
T-shirts are also for sale. We did, solar, everything is in-house. Everything is in-house.
I let them use my printer.
Yeah, he's in-house as well.
So, man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
You had your phone in your hand, you could have had your PowerPoint instead of turning back.
Right.
So you could have just, and you'll see a lot of speakers and presenters, they keep their facts on their phone.
Yeah.
That way they don't have to read the screen. The same text should be right here, so that, you know, you can follow along with your phone instead of turning your back. And, everything was pretty much great. There was like I said, like I told y'all, Lee, when you mentioned him, I already said that, or don't ever say that. Cause now the customer is offended. Cause you're telling them, well, you didn't listen to me, I said that already. And maybe they did, but as, by you presenting, you can lose a deal that way. So, you know, always be kind to those that ask questions, even if they seem redundant and annoying, just go with it. And then I also know, I'm picking on y'all because you did so extra, but also Angelica was cut off on her question.
Yeah.
So it's just little bitty stuff like that that'll throw a potential partner off. And so I didn't even get a chance to say what I wanted to say, they just cut me off. So, and again, I'm picking on them because they did such an extra job, they need extra critiquing. But you all did awesome, everybody did.